Welcome guys back to my channel. Right, so today I'm back again with another powerful strategy that we can use to scalp 1000 crash 1000. So if you actually want to make $10 to $1000 weekly, then this video is meant for you. Right, if you actually want to make from $10 to $1000 to $10,000 weekly targets, then this video is meant for you. Right, so I'm actually going to be sharing a very powerful strategy that you can use to trade crash 1000 and from 1000. Right, so personally now I'm talking from experience now. If I actually want to scalp the volatility, that I want to scalp boom and crash, of course I love using crash 1000 and 1000, all because they actually give very good return of profit on scalping. So that's why I always what anytime I feel like scalping the market, I always use crash 1000 and 1000 because of their return that they give out on scalping. Right, so today the strategy is a very simple one and very fun and very profitable because it's actually going to be a massive one for you once you follow the rule. Right, so meanwhile you are yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, please do on that subscribe button and turn on the bell notification so that you stay updated each time I'm dropping a new content. So, right, so you can also join my Telegram channel. Right, you can also join my Telegram channel, right, where I do sell signals and all the other trading tools that can make your trading a profitable one. And meanwhile I'm actually going to be starting a signal group, a weekly signal group. Right, so if you are interested in it, you can actually join my Telegram channel and comment in the discussion section that you are interested in it. And if you have my contact, you can check my description, you can check the description of the video too for my contact, so you can chat me up personally the on my WhatsApp or my Telegram channel. I'm going to be responding. So we'll start the signal group hopefully before middle of this month, depending on the feedback I got, because I've actually got a lot of people saying they've been trying to grow their account, they are unable to, this and that, they are trying to raise money for mentorship, this and that. So if you are interested in the signal group, it's actually going to be on a weekly basis or by week basis. Right, so if you're interested, just chat me up on my WhatsApp and ask for the terms and conditions for the signal group. So meanwhile, but the strategy now, right, the strategy is a very simple one that you can use to scalp scalp crash 1000 and boom 1000. Right, so without wasting much of your time guys, I will be walking you guys through how you will use the strategy. Right, then at the end of the video, toward the end of the video, I'm going to drop the settings of the strategy in the middle of the video. Toward the end of the video, I will drop the settings for the strategy. Right, so the strategy is a very simple one. All you need to do is just for you to check for your higher time frame. Right, check for your higher time frame. Your higher time frame can be your 5-minute time frame, it can be your 15-minute time frame, it can be your 30-minute time frame, and it can be your daily time frame, depending on the kind of the personalities, depending on kind of your styles of trading or your personality of trading. Right, but for the purpose of this video, we'll actually be using the 15-minute time frame. Right, because majority of us are intraday trader, so we actually focus on the 15-minute time frame. Right, so you go to your 15-minute time frame, you look at the trend. If you actually look at this now, we're actually having what we can call this, we can actually call this our this is a what we can actually call this as our as a ranging market. The market is ranging. Right, so market is ranging, the market is ranging, so we can call it a we can call it um so we can call it a ranging market. So we have this range, right, this is the um so we have the high of the range to be this, why we have the high of the range to be this and the low of the range to be this. So the market is actually ranging from this area, between this area. Right, the market is actually ranging on this area, so we can call it a ranging market. So So we can call it a ranging market. So that's what the range. So and on our 15-minute time frame, we can also still see that we got this massive expansion up like this, right? We got massive expansion up. So we can be having a what all we're having now is just a retreat, a pullback to our POI, then we'll continue the buy. So meanwhile, we can actually take this sell down to our POI and down to our POI, and that is what we have. Or probably they will just take out this I, right? To be at the safer side, we can still check further, right? You can still check further. So you can see on your 4 hours time frame, this is what we have on our 4 hours time frame. You can see on our 4 hours time frame, the range that we have is this is the high, and this is the what, this is the low. So the market is actually trading in between this area, and with what we've gotten here now, you can see that the price is actually very close to our sell area. So most likely we're having a what, a sell, right? We're having a sell down to. So it doesn't mean that once we have this sell we can't have a buy. Obviously there's going to be a buy in the process like this. So for us to actually want to scalp this buy now, which is what, which we call the what, the reverse, not the we'll call it the reversal, right? We'll call it the reversal because the major trend is actually a what, a downtrend. Right, so the major usually done up to when they take out this high, that's when you can start thinking of what, of buying, and then they retrace back, right? So on that, to establishing that, now we can go down to our 1 minute time frame that we will use to scalp. So basically now the confirmation we'll be looking at for is just two. One is going to be on this area, on our main indicator area like this, and the other one is going to be at our indicator window like this, right? So that's the two confirmation we're actually going to be looking out for, right? That's the two confirmation we'll be looking out for, and the confirmation we are looking out for is very simple. It's a very simple one. All we need to do is that once we check for our higher time frame, I will actually confirm that we're actually in a downtrend, right? We're actually in an uptrend, sorry. So we can look to take out this buy here. That's what we're targeting. And if we actually had a set downward, then we'll look to take the retracement, which is this buy. So that's what we're actually going to be looking out for, right? So basically now what we are looking out for is that at the process of looking out for a buy to scalp, we'll be looking out for our W pattern, right? And as for the W pattern, now we have different variations of the W. We have the normal M, we have the advanced W, right? Sorry, we have the normal W, which is like this, and we have the word advanced W, which will always give us a divergence, right? On the price, this is what we always have, a divergence. And we have the what, we have the normal W, which is this, and we have the advanced W, which can be like this, right? So the basically, how do you differentiate the two now? For the normal W now, right, both the first leg and the second leg would apparently be equal. So in that case, you can call it your what, your double bottom, right? Then for the advanced W now, basically now the first leg will be longer, the second leg will be longer than the first leg. This is still your W, right? So basically you're going to be having a what, you are going to be having your divergence. You can have something like this. It varies, it's just variation upon variation, right? So once you see the second leg longer than the first leg, it's not possible for you to have the second leg to be longer than, to be shorter than. It's not possible. We can't have it like this. It's always going to be the second leg that would be longer than the first leg, just to give you your what, for divergence. For those of you that know divergence very well, we'll have the regular divergence, and we'll have the regular divergence, the continuation divergence, and what, right? So for those of you that know divergence very well, we'll have the reversal divergence that is actually telling you, is the divergence that is showing you that a trend is actually coming to an end, so you should expect a reversal. And we have done that will show you a trend is a continuous trend is actually what is going to be continue. If you understand, a trend is what is just a pullback to continue the trend, right? I've forgotten, we have the regular, and I don't remember what the second one shall. So now that's what we're actually going. We'll be looking at for our W pattern. Alright, we're looking at for our W pattern. W pattern is a very powerful trading patterns that we have in the financial market. Your ability to be able to spot this W pattern really goes a long way for you, right? W pattern is more or less like, for those of you that trade, you always say that is a what, that is a double bottom, and for the reversal part is the opposite of it is what is our M, which is our what, our double top, right? So your ability to be able to spot this pattern in the market increase your what, your profitability in the market. It's not all about you just using indicator. Do you understand what the indicators is telling you? Can you read your pattern from the indicator that you're using? That's what gives you the real profitability that you need in the market, right? So without wasting much of your time, right? So once we ascertain that okay, we're actually looking out for our what, for our W pattern. Now the W pattern can be two. Is that going to be our normal W, our regular W, or our advanced W, whereby the second leg is going to be larger than the first leg. So whichever one you have in the market, whichever one the market present to you, you just take it, right? Whichever one the market present for you, you take it and you are good to go, right? So that is what we're actually looking at for, right? So now the confirmation is that we actually have two indicators here. The first one, we have two indicators here, but let me say we have two lines here, or we have two lines here. The first one is this my red moving average here, right? And the second one is this my green moving average here, green line here, right? So those are the two confirmation we'll actually be looking at for on our what, on our main chart. And as for the indicator window, now we have two indicators here, right? We have two lines, this and this, right? So those are the two confirmation we'll actually be looking at for, and all we are waiting for is just, all we are looking at for is that we actually want, once we have the first thing, since we actually traded the reversal pattern now, so obviously there is going to be a spike. So once we have a spike to actually give us something like this, you can see that this is our lower high, right? This is our lower low, this is our lower high, this is our lower. So what we're actually waiting for is that we're actually waiting for the process whereby we have this, the chart is able to show us our what, our W pattern. Not only the chart now, not only price is giving us the W pattern now, the candle, the price is not only the price that is giving us our W pattern now, the indicator we are using to also shows us the what, the W pattern on the main chart. So we already got into confirmation on this same main chart now. We've gotten two confirmation of this area now. Now the final confirmation we'll actually be getting now is going to be on this, now on our main chart, on this our indicator chart. The indicator chart should also give us our W pattern. Obviously, if you can see very well, this is the second leg, right? And this is what, this is the first leg, right? And on our chart now, what do we have there? On our chart, this is what we have. Let me screen on our chart. Let me use right. So on our chart, this is the first leg, right? This is the first leg, and this is the what, the second leg, right? That's what we have in the what, in the market, right? You can actually see that on our chart now, the first leg, right? You can see actually see that. So this is the confirmation we are looking at for. If you look at very well now, we have our W pattern here, we have our W pattern here, we have our W pattern here on the chart. So the moment they cross, the whole moving average here cross together, and you check, you look out for your what, for your indicator window now, you've gotten our what, our W here too, right? So the only thing you need to wait for is that now the black moving average now has to be, the black and the red now has to be at our buy level, which is our 20 level, right? So once they are below this area, you can actually take the trend and you take 10 to what, to 20 candles, and you are good to go. 10 to 20 candles depending on hand size, right? So that's what. So once you have that, so the black and the red on our main, on our indicator window can actually cross together. If it's crossing together, is an additional confirmation, but sometimes they can be far apart like this, they can be far apart like this. But once this black is actually giving you, is actually at our what, at our 20 level or 10 level, below our 20 level, and is giving you the W pattern already, then you are good to take. So you take 10 to what, to 20 candles, and you're what, and you're out of the market. You don't need to be too greedy, guys. So this is another confirmation here now. Now this is a little bit of what, advanced what W, right? But once you have the crossover of the three moving average here, of every moving average here, and you can actually see that okay, your red line is actually at what, at the 20 level, you are good to take your what, your 10 to 20 candles and you are out. Guys, you don't need to be greedy, you don't need to be too greedy, right? So this is another one here. Just wait for the whole moving average to actually cross and you're able to spot your W. Now look at this W now. Look at this W now. You can see this is the first leg and this is the second leg. This is advanced W. Look at, you can see what we have, right? So the moment you have this, you are good to go. You can see your what is actually showing to, and is what is below your 20 level. So at this area you can enter. When you have it at this area, you can enter that the whole moving average here is actually crossing. So you can actually take your entry from here and you take your 10 to 20 candles and you are out of the market, guys. You have it, you have it very well. Because this is another one here, so you can spot your W here. Let me reduce. You can actually spot your W. Can you see your W here? Can you see on your main chart too? Can you see your W here? So it's all about the major thing you're actually going to be focused is going to be on this black moving average. So once it's at your your 20 level, you are good to go, right? You are good to go. There is a lot of it in the market, a lot of, all you just need is just for you to practice very well. Now you can see this is another W. Can you see this W, right? Can you see it on the main chart? This is the first leg and this is the second leg. This is our advanced W. Your ability to be able to read this pattern goes a long way for you. So once you have the confirmation like this, you can take your 10 to 20 candles and you're out of the market. And you are out of the market. This is another one, right? This is another one, right? You can see. So let me walk you through the settings for the indicator. Let me walk you through the settings of the indicator. So for those of you that are new to synthetic indices, just click on this F here. I click on this F here. So once you have this F, so the first indicator we are going to click on this F plus here. Right, so once you click on it, you look for your moving average. That's the first indicator. So the period is 10, shift is 0, method is linear weight, apply to weighted close, HLCC/4, right? That's what. So just make sure you can screenshot this so that you go and set it up on your account. So once you are done, you click on done. Right, so the last moving average of using our main indicator chart is the period is 5, deviation is 0.50, shift is 0, apply to what previous indicator. Please take note of this. Please take note of this area. This is very important. That means actually you're actually using the previous indicator, which is our moving average. You're actually basing the parameter, the signal this Bollinger Band is going to give you. Based on that one, you should look at that and give you a current and most updated price history that you need in the market. So that's what you actually, so take note of this. Take note of it. It's very important. It's very important. So once you are done, you click on done. And so you now click on this F plus again, and then you add the first indicator you are using is stochastic oscillator. The stochastic oscillator, the K period is going to be default. So the only thing you are changing there is just this color here. Right, so you change the color of your background and you can change the style too, because you are not really using, the only thing we are using there is just our level, right? It's just our level. So you can click on this and then you change the style on this record or this level to be black, and once you are done, you click on done. So the next moving average, the next indicator we are using now is our moving average. So the period is going to be 10, shift is going to be 0, method is linear weight, apply to close. So it's still going to be the same settings that we'll use on our main chart, right? So once you are done, you click on done, and the final indicator we are using is our MACD. So the MACD to is still going to be our default setting. The only thing you are changing there is just this main chart. That's the only thing you are changing there. It's just this main chart. It's just this area. So only thing you are changing is just the color. So you change the color to what? It changes from whatever color to white background, because we don't really need it. So once you are done, you click on done, right? And then you have your settings like this.
So guys, if you are, do your back test very well, do your back test very well, and note what works for you. Know what works for you. Is it the normal W that work for you, or the advanced W that work for you? So whichever one that works for you, you just need to do your back test very well and know which one works perfectly for you. Meanwhile, if you are yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, or you are new to the YouTube channel, click on that subscribe button and turn on the bell notification, and please do well to share this video. Let other people also benefit from it, right? As you never can know who you actually helping. Please, that sharing of this video is very, very important. Share with your friends, and I'm going to appreciate you. So let's keep making the reef. See you guys next time when I'm going to be dropping another powerful strategy you can use to make your daily to make the reef your broker and what meet up with your daily target. See you guys.